Welcome to another edition of the Bedrock Motors Auto Show. I'm so excited to share with you all of the new vehicles we've got coming in. We have more stuff coming every day, and it is amazing what we have for selection at Bedrock. I want to apologize a little in advance for the noise. Normally we like to shoot these outside. As we move into the fall and winter season, we bring more of our cars inside. We have a beautiful indoor heated show floor. We have one here and at Rogers, and a few cars inside at our Monticello location as well. But when we're inside, we're a little closer to the action, so you might hear some stuff from our cleanup guys, our shop guys, getting more cars ready to go. So it's just the activity, and that's what happens at Bedrock every day. So anyway, we're going to talk today about trucks and SUVs. Mostly to get ready for winter, get ready for the slippery season that we got coming. And so I'm going to highlight a couple things. This is a Chrysler 300, and the reason I wanted to talk about this is we stock a lot of all-wheel drive sedans. So what that means is you get the size and maybe better fuel economy of a smaller car, but you still get the traction for our fantastic Minnesota winters. So as I mentioned, this is a Chrysler 300, and it is an all-wheel drive, so better traction in the winter. And we're going to come around here. The reason I wanted to bring this car in is that this car is absolutely loaded. This is luxury at its finest. This car has absolutely everything, and it's a local trade. So we know the customer that traded in, we know how well it was taken care of, and it's ready for you. And as we look inside, you'll see, we'll light up the screen here in a minute, it has navigation, beautiful interior wood grain trim, it's got a remote starter, it's got heated seats, beautiful sound system. The back seat next we can look at. It's got a great big back seat, so 5-passenger car. I'm going to squeeze around here and open the trunk for you too, Danny, just so you can see how much space we're talking about. But the finish on this car is beautiful. There's not a single dent or door ding on it. The finish of the paint is shiny and smooth. Lots of chrome accents to really make this car look good. And we've got a dual exhaust system, so it looks sharp, it sounds great, and just look at the lines of that car. A lot of people, when they first came out with this design, thought it looked like a Bentley, and I have to agree. This, for the money, you get so much luxury, so much refinement. The ride is very smooth. It does have a 6-cylinder engine, so better fuel economy than the V8. We do have a couple of these in stock with V8s. When you get the 6-cylinder, it comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission, so shifts are very smooth, and again, it helps with that fuel economy. And just the look, the feel, the ride, this car is absolutely amazing. And what will surprise you the most is when you go to our website to check out the pricing, you're going to go, seriously, I get that much car for that kind of money? It is absolutely amazing. And I do want to mention, if you see a car you like, call the numbers that you see on the screen. Make sure you check out our website. Our prices are updated almost daily. We shop all of our vehicles with the competition, so we know exactly where our stuff fits, and we make sure it's priced right for you, our customer. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more stuff to show you in a minute.
Hi, Wombley at Bedrock Motors at the Rogers location here. Today I've got a pretty special treat. This is something that Bedrock's kind of known for. I've got two 2015 Jeeps that we fully customized from the top on up. We both call it the Radicon Edition. That's something special that we came up with at Rogers here. If you want to follow me, Danny, we'll kind of take a look at some of this. This one's got a standard 6-inch lift from High Country. If you can kind of look in the wheel wells there, you can kind of see it. Plus we added an extra 1 3/4 on, so it's got almost an 8-inch lift on these. The rim's a 20-inch rim with 38-inch tires, so you can pretty much go anywhere, above anything, on anything, any conditions. As you can see on the side of the fender here, we got Bedrock built. There's currently 3 of these that we made. We've got a 4th actually in production right now that we can maybe clip in a little later. But fully customized. It's got the High Country suspension. The interior we embroidered, if you can kind of swing in and kind of see on there, we got the Radicon and embroidery on the seats and on the floor mats. And then one kind of special thing that we did as well on the back of the seats, it gives you the warning, so be prepared when you get in. You're going to want to buckle up and hold on, because you got to buckle up or get out. So if you come on back, if you want to kind of get a little lower, Dan, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see the suspension. We've, again, we're going to put our name Radicon in here, everywhere we can on it. just because it's kind of what we do. We rat them out, trick them up, but we got the suspension bars on both those. And again, those are all high country. This is fully customized. We have a customized drive shaft on it as well as we customize the rear tailgates on these. Open up the back tailgate. So this bumper is special edition. You can't find this anywhere other than when we build it. And then with the Jeep too, we also got the upgraded sound system. It's got, I believe it's Harman Kardon subwoofer in the back and Harman Kardon speakers all around. And then that's this one. This one's the 2015 Jeep Unlimited, the 4-door one. And we took off the top on the 2015 Jeep. This one's got 2,000 miles on it, but this is a 2-door one. Same thing, same option. It's pretty cool. Anytime you want, come to our website at bedrockmotors.com and check them out.
All right, in keeping with our theme of four-wheel drives, all-wheel drives, here is a great example of a beautiful Chevy Silverado truck. And if you drive past our Blaine location, we're right on Highway 65, just north of 610. Our entire front row is filled with trucks. And the majority of what we stock are Chevys, Fords, Dodges, so lots of full-size trucks. I've also got some Toyotas, I've got some Nissans, pretty wide selection, but primarily what we stock are the full-size, the big three, the Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. So here's a beautiful example of a Chevy Silverado. And what we try to find at Bedrock aren't kind of the plain Jane, normal like rental car type vehicles. This is a loaded, extremely well-equipped Silverado with a lot of hard-to-find options. So we'll start, this paint is a metallic paint. It's a dark gray metallic. Factory wheels on this particular one. These Goodyear tires are almost brand new. There's a lot of full tread left. Beautiful shiny chrome step bars on it. Chrome door handles. Really they've designed this truck so that it's a lot like a full-size SUV. So when you look at Tahoes and Suburbans and even Escalades, a lot of the same refinements go into this truck as well. So when we see the seats, they're heated leather seats. There's a driver memory feature in case you switch drivers. Kind of this brushed material on the dash and the steering wheel. It just really adds to the look, makes it look sharp. And this truck has a backup camera, so when you're pulling up to your boat or your motor home or whatever you have, you can see that hitch and you can line it up perfect. So it's really a lot of great stuff. And big back seat, so this is really like a full-size sedan. You've got seat belts and room for 5 adults, and still with the leather in the back. So this has a hard cover. This was an accessory with GM, so this thing flips up and folds up, but tons of space. And check out, they've got a little shock system on the tailgate so it doesn't slam down. But nice bed liner inside. Lots of room for hauling stuff, hauling materials. Use it like a truck, like it was intended. But here's that backup camera, so you can see it points right down on the hitch, so when you're backing up, you don't run into something. It's even got parking sensors, so you've got a beep as you get closer to something, plus the visual, and then of course there's the trailer hitch. So really tons of features. We'll get inside the truck here in a minute. This truck also has a sunroof. That was not very common on full-size trucks. Sometimes you'll see the leather and some of that stuff, but this truck has pretty much every option that they made from the factory. So big sunroof, the navigation screen, digital climate control, power pedals, so you can pull the pedals back toward your feet so you get your arms comfortable in your seat, and then the pedals as well. Truck also has a remote start, so this winter, if maybe this truck's too big for your drive or for your garage, you can leave it on the driveway, hit the remote from the inside, get it all warmed up and defrosted and ready to go for the day. But finishing out the accents, again, we've got color match side moldings, little chrome on here, chrome on the mirror. This truck is amazing. It comes with a 5.3 V8, so lots of horsepower, lots of pulling capability, but it has that feature where it shuts off 4 of the 8 cylinders when you're coasting, which helps with fuel economy. So kind of the best of both worlds. Lots of power when you need it, better fuel economy when you're kind of cruising along and coasting. But tons of great options on this, all the way down to the chrome tow hooks. Really a beautiful truck and priced right. When you check out bedrockmotors.com website, you'll see trucks like this brand new can cost $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. Our trucks are nowhere near that. So big savings, get one with a few miles on it, a couple years old, saves you money, and really get a lot of truck. At Bedrock Motors, we're all about family, and what a better way to transport your family in style than in a beautiful minivan. So I want to stop for just a second and talk about where we get our cars from. A lot of people come and they go, okay, where do you get all your used cars from, since we're not a new car dealer? And you know, a lot of independent used car dealers are forced to buy their cars at auction. And my experience with auctions is the reason that they're there is because they were somebody else's problem. So whatever dealer had them, they're just trying to get rid of them at the auction. We get a tiny fraction of our cars from the auction. 90% of our cars come from either trade-ins at other dealerships, or we buy them off a lease directly from the manufacturer. And that's exactly where this car came from. So this is a Chrysler Town & Country. We have 12s and 13s in stock. This particular one is an 11, so it's a little bit older. But the Chrysler Town & Country has continued to be the top of the minivan market for a lot of reasons, and we're going to show you why. So not only is this a great looking van, great fuel economy, but the utilitarian part of this truck, the way that the seats move and fold down and you can change and move around, it's very adaptable and really customizable to your needs. So when we talk about cosmetics, the car has beautiful alloy wheels. When they come in off a lease, our experience is that people take very good care of their lease cars because they don't want to be charged, for any excess wear and tear. So power doors on both sides of the vehicle, so when you're getting your kids in and out for school, you can just push a button either on the remote or up on the dash, or the kids even have their own little button inside here to open and shut the doors on their own. And then we've got a power lift gate. And I want to take just a second and show you how easy it is. These seats fold completely into the floor, both in the second row and the back. So we're going to take just a quick minute and demonstrate how it works. So this bottom floor component comes up just like that, and it holds. The back of the seat folds down, and then the whole seat tumbles forward and falls right into the floor like that. And then basically it's just a matter of reopening those covers again. So we can do the same with the other side, and you've got a completely flat load surface. And then it's just a matter of reversing it to get that seat back up again. So great if you're hauling furniture or hockey bags or whatever you've got moving. So there's the power doors moving again. And tons of features on the inside. You have a power driver seat, power windows and locks, of course. The newer vans like this have a touchscreen radio with satellite. You can plug in your iPhone. You've got radio controls on the steering wheel, climate control for front and back. And one of the things that we try really hard to find in these vehicles is we try to find ones, this particular one doesn't have it, but a lot of times in this spot you'll see where the TV comes down for the kids in back. So a majority of ours have that, this particular one doesn't. But really tons of features, great gas mileage, so much room, so much that you can change and reconfigure for how you need it. Make sure you check out our website, bedrockmotors.com, for pricing. I think in stock we've got over 20 minivans to choose from, all different price ranges, all different years. Thanks for checking us out. When you come to Bedrock Motors for your service, we have many options.
Just get it tuned up,
or get it tricked out.
Tune it up. Our technicians specialize in all mechanical issues on every make and model, including foreign and domestic. Trick it out. Do you want a sick custom ride? From lowering kits to custom lift kits, we do it all. Come to Bedrock Motors in Rogers or Blaine for all your service needs. Don't forget, Bedrock Motors pays top dollar for your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us.
Hi, Wombly Petite with Bedrock Motors again. Next vehicle I'm going to show you today is the 2009 Cadillac Escalade. This one's the Platinum Edition, so we have a step above everything else. This one's pearl white in color. It's got, I believe, 87,000 miles. If you want to take a peek in here, with the Escalade package, you get the upgraded interior. This dark leather interior is the only time it comes with the Platinum package. But great vehicle. I'll open up this rear door. We've got 3 DVDs. You can actually play 3 separate movies. On the back of the driver's headrest, you can have a separate movie. The passenger headrest can play another movie. And then the one that's flipped down in the center, you can have a separate movie, or hook up your Xbox or Wii or whatever you want to do. Maybe not the Wii with the interior, but I'll pull up. It's got the power liftgate on this one with the backup camera, which is, if you ever tow anything, those are a must-have. You can always do it one at a time and look like a pro backing up to the extra trailer. But this one does have the 7-passenger seating, which is the 2 captain's chairs in the middle, and then in the back row, one of them flipped down, but you can fit 3 people across. But the Platinum, you got every single option available to it. So it's very well equipped. You get the 22-inch chrome rims from the factory. That's, again, that wheel there is the only one that comes with this package. This one does have powered boards, which I believe we have turned off, but I'll open up this, and this kind of shows a lot of the detail of this package. If you look kind of right above the glove box there, we've got the inlaid wood, 2 separate kind of wood. You got the brushed aluminum, very well high-end finish. So I hope you got a good look at that. And then if you just want to come around too, the front end of the Escalade, they kind of redesigned too. If you look at a typical one, you don't have it notched out here. You don't have the upgraded headlights. These ones have high intensity bulbs stacked on each side, where normally you just get the top one and a couple normal kind of bulbs. But it made it more of a cutting edge finish with the hard lines on the bumper to give it that extra little sophisticated look. But for more information on this vehicle, go to our website at Bedrock Motors, and this one is in the Rogers location.
All right, our last segment here at the Blaine location, we talked about minivans, and General Motors made a decision a few years ago not to make minivans. They said, hey, Chrysler does such a good job that we're not even going to try and compete. And so they focused a lot of their research and development money into their what they call a crossover vehicle. And so their solution to the minivan is halfway between an SUV and a minivan, which is what we have here. There's a couple different levels. There's the Chevy Traverse, Buick Enclave, and then this is the Acadia from GMC. And this particular Acadia is the top of the line. This is the Denali version. And what we'll see with the Denali is a lot more chrome, you know, so you've got chrome accents everywhere. And this is all factory. These HID headlamps, extremely bright, really kind of a cool look when the car's coming at you. And when we come around to this side, you'll see the Denali package has special wheels. So instead of being all chrome, there's kind of this dark brush material on the inside. And at Bedrock, when we get vehicles in, this particular car is another one we talked about before where they come off a lease. Even though lease cars are taken care of very well, we still go through them in our shop and we make sure tires are good, brakes are good, there's no lights on in the dash. And you can see, here's an example, this truck we put brand new tires on. And so we want you to leave with a car that's ready, that's safe, that has everything fixed on it. You know, obviously you're saving a lot of money by not buying a new car, but we want you to have the similar sort of experience when you buy a car from us. So again, when we get back to loaded with features, we've got chrome door handles. On the inside, the leather seats are heated and cooled in the front. Plus you've got a memory seat, you know, so you can switch off between a couple different drivers. The steering wheel has controls right on the wheel, so you don't have to take your eyes off of the road. We have a Bose sound system with a plug-in for your iPod. We have digital climate control. And when we look up above, this particular one has the dual sunroof. So there's one in the front that opens and tilts, and then there's another glass panel in the back, so it lets a lot of light in, you know, for the kids. And then when we get to the second row, we've got a fully configurable second seat. And I'm going to come around, Danny, to the other side to show you how these seats work. But just like the minivan that we talked about, a lot of changes can be made. So you can move these seats forward and back, really simple, just to make, you know, different leg room. These seats don't fold into the floor like a minivan, but you can fold them flat and you can tip them up really easy. And then the back ones, let's take a look at that too. So we've got a power lift gate, just like the minivans. We've got a backup camera, just like the vans. Rear park assist. We've got all the floor mats for the vehicle. We shampoo them and wash them so they're ready to go. And then, a lot like the minivan, these seats fold flat too. So when you're reconfiguring for cargo, you still have 4 seat belts and passengers up front. Tons of room in the back for cargo, hockey bags, luggage, that kind of thing. So really loaded with features. And I think one of the biggest things is when you come and drive this, it's a great feel. So the suspension is very refined, it's very smooth. You can still pull the trailer if you need to. It's a V6, so it's not a big gas guzzler V8, but still has plenty of power for this size of vehicle. So really a ton of great features with this one. It rides smooth, and again, it's such a huge savings when you come to Bedrock to buy one of these with a few miles on it. It's a couple years old over what a brand new one costs. So I'm going to also take a break just for a second and talk about our website. So all of the pricing is on our website. So if you see one you like, make sure you check it out. You can push the button and ask for more information about it, set up a test drive. We even have a feature on there you can tell us about your trade-in, and we'll give you a rough idea of what it's worth. And most importantly, one of the links across the top of our website, bedrockmotors.com, has a finance section. And a lot of people will choose, you can finance or fill out the finance applications right on our website. So that comes to our specialists in the business department, tell us how much cash you've got down, which car you like. We can get you pre-approved before you even set foot in the dealership. And in terms of our pre-approval process, we have all kinds of different banks for all kinds of different situations. So if maybe you have terrible credit and you're trying to rebuild, we have programs for that. Maybe you're the other end of the spectrum where you have perfect credit. We have banks that compete for your business, so see who can get the lowest rate for you. That's what we do. We work very hard for our customers, not only finding the right vehicles, our shop making sure the vehicles are ready to go and perfect for you, and then our finance making sure you get the best financing. So we make the experience fantastic at Bedrock Motors. Please give us a try. We'd love to show you what we can do. bedrockmotors.com or call us at the numbers on the screen.
Hi, we're going to add a little horsepower to this segment of the show, people. This one is a 2014 Dodge Challenger SRT8. We've got the 392 Hemi under the hood. It's got, I believe, approximately 485 horsepower. So if you want to get up and go, you got it. This one seems to be a little treat left over from Halloween. We got the orange color with the gray racing stripes on there. And to finish it all off, we've got the black chrome rims, which ties everything together. Very cool looking car. So I'd probably use the word like bad apples. It's such a mean machine. But on the interior, we got the Recaro seats. It's got all the options available for this year. You got the pistol grip shifter. It is a 6-speed transmission, so you can really get up and race those RPMs. And if you want to do a brake stand or anything and show off, this car will do it. So we've got everything included in it. Now on our show too, on all these vehicles, we do have financing available for every single one of them. So whether you got good credit, bad credit, great credit, we go through, I believe, approximately 20 plus lenders, credit unions, banks, finance companies. We got extended terms, no cash down, whatever you want. You can go to our website at Bedrock Motors and apply online.
Hi folks, Juan Reyes here for the Bedrock Motors Auto Show. We're going to go over right here is a 2014 Silverado 1500 LTZ Texas Edition. You want to come around this side and just show you a little difference between the Texas. It's a nice two-tone interior. This one's got the WeatherTech mats up front. You got the dual glove box. You got a power outlet, a couple power jacks for accessories, USB ports, navigation, heated cooled seats, big touch screen stereo. These are super, super nice trucks. 5.3 liter V8, direct injection. Gives you a little more horsepower, 355 horse. This is the full crew cab, not the quad cab. So you get that extra room. This one actually has a little storage underneath the seats for you too. It's got the big oval running boards, 4-inch ovals, 20-inch wheels, chrome. It's got the nice little step here on this side for easy to get up in the box. I'll show you. So easy to get in and out of the truck as far as getting into the box. We're going to come around this side. Also has a power slider, rear defrost. This truck is loaded. The only thing it doesn't have is a sunroof and a DVD. It's a pickup truck, so I don't know if you need all that fun stuff. Once again, you got full under seat storage, which is nice, so you don't have stuff sliding all over the place. We're going to come around to the driver's seat here. Once again, the heated cooled seats. Shift on the four-wheel drive. You got all your steering wheel controls. One thing cool about this truck, it's got the little vibrations in the seat, so if you're starting to go out of your lane, the left side of your seat will vibrate. If you're going off to the right side, it's pretty cool. Or if you're backing up close to something, it starts vibrating at you until you're getting close. It's got the XM satellite radio that you would have to subscribe to. Very, very nice truck. You also got front zone sensors here too. So if you get a little too close to something, you want to make sure you don't hit that garage wall or anything like that. It's got those sensors. Really nice truck. Folks, call the numbers on the screen. Always here to answer your calls. Check out the website, bedrockmotors.com. We got over 300 vehicles in inventory. Check us out online, bedrockmotors.com. Thanks.
All right, one of the things we're known for at Bedrock Motors is finding unique vehicles, special vehicles, finding vehicles that you don't see anywhere else. And here's another perfect example. This is a Lincoln Navigator L, so it's the long version. Tons of room inside, four-wheel drive truck, but here's the stock wheels that came with it. And one of the things we love to do at Bedrock is dress them up and make them look sharp. Look at how that changes just the whole look of the vehicle. It really makes it look sharp, really makes it stand out, matches the rest of the vehicle and the running boards. And these are Gianelli wheels. They're extremely expensive wheels, and it really adds a lot to the vehicle. So really you get both sets. You've got a nice set, and you've got maybe the backup or winter set. So 2 sets of wheels and tires come with this truck. Really sharp. And you'll see as we go around this vehicle, lots of extra chrome. And as we roll this way, I'm going to put this wheel away. We've got stacks and stacks of wheels. These are wheels and tires that came off vehicles that we've upgraded. We've got more new wheels coming in all the time. So if you want us to help you customize the look of your vehicle, come and see us. This is what we specialize in. This is what we do at Bedrock. So beyond that, we found another vehicle that's got every option that you can possibly imagine. We've got heated and cooled seats. We've got a THX certified sound system. We've got navigation. There's a power sunroof. There's a DVD player in the back for the kids. So leather buckets here with another huge center console. Lots of room for the family. Running boards easy to pop up into it. Really an amazing vehicle. The quality of the paint, you can tell that people took very good care of it. It's kind of this white diamond metallic paint job. And then kind of our theme today is finding all these cars with these power tailgates. So here's another example. You know, push the button and up it comes. There's a rear camera, backup camera for hooking up your trailer hitch. And then one of the things I think is so cool about the Lincoln Navigators are these power folding third row. So just the touch of these 2 buttons and you can more than double your space in the back. Well, like usual here at our Bedrock show, we always have more vehicles to talk about than we have time. So we have to cut this particular one short, but thank you so much for watching today. Remember, check us out online, bedrockmotors.com. All of these videos are also posted on Facebook. And we talked about financing before. Call the phone numbers. We're here to help you. We'd love to make you our customer and part of the Bedrock family. Thanks again for watching today.